Alright, so now I'm breaking down the contour. Obviously it's not like almost black because she's pretty fair. I like it to be as thin as possible because you guys know how sometimes if you put too much contour it's really hard to blend out. So start very, very translucent and you can just build. Alright, so her natural depth, I'm going to start with her natural depth and then I'll customize it. This is where I saw her natural shadow. Now I'm just applying the color into her natural shadow.
What if they don't have one? How do you know where to place it?
Oh, good question. Don't feel bad or don't feel guilty. You can use your pinky and just kind of feel the cheekbone. And you will feel how the bone just kind of like starts to curve in, and then that's your point right there. So the natural depth right there. And here's the thing too, I know maybe some tutorials say that you have to start at the top of the ear. Do not do that, okay? Because some people's ears are different. Some people's cheekbones are different. You want to customize it to where you actually follow their actual cheekbone. And then another pet peeve is don't do the straight line. We have no straight lines in our bone structure, at least not in our face. Go with a little bit of curvature. And then you don't really want to bring the color all the way to the nose or mouth area because in the center of the face, we come out. On the sides, we are a little bit more sunken in. So try to keep it almost to like the corner of the eye. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of shadow in the temples. Not everybody needs contour all around the hairline. Only people that have somewhat of an oblong face, she doesn't need contour at the hairline, just at the temples.
So what does it mean she needs contour in there?
What happened?
What does it mean when then she needs contour there?
In the hairline?
No, where you put it? What does it mean for her? What's going to give her?
It's going to give her just that natural shadow. So if she were going to take like flash photography, instead of it looking like a flat forehead, she's going to have natural shadow. What do you mean now? So you know how contour minimizes something? I'm only using just a little bit of contour, not to minimize, but just to put the natural shadow. Because you guys have taken flash photos of yourself. If you just wear one color foundation, you look flat. So you want to put just a little bit of shadow to make you look like you are third dimensional. So that's what I'm doing right here. If I wanted to minimize the forehead, then I would use a darker contour. And much more of it. Okay, so now the jaw. Chin up. I like to have the chin up so I can actually see how the jawline lies underneath the skin. How many of you guys feel like you picked up on a new trick? Who's going to try this weekend, tonight? Hey. Okay, so now to blend out the cheek. So that was just my color placement. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend it in.
Are you using the same brush?
I'm sorry?
Are you using the same brush?
Same brush.
And then what's in your hand?
Just a paper towel.
Oh, tissue?
Yeah. Because sometimes if I feel like I have too much on the brush, I'll just kind of dab off.
Is there a certain way and direction that you're blending, or?
Just the same way as I applied it,
Okay.
but when I come towards more the center of the cheek, I will try to do like a little curve.
Okay.
So when people when they say they're baking, what does it really do on the face?
Oh god, I don't even know. Baking is one of those trends that some bloggers started and everyone went fanatic. I honestly do not know. I try not even to put so much powder underneath the eye like that because if a client does have texture, it accentuates. So I'm just like, no. What is it?
It's just to try to prevent from just creasing.
But it doesn't really work, right?
It does work on some people, but it's not for everybody. Yeah, like he said, if you have a lot of texture, it won't work on you. If you don't, then
If you have what foundation on
a lot of texture under the eyes, then you're always gonna be creased.
Texture meaning like more skin?
Like more skin, like wrinkles, all that stuff.
Fine
Fine
lines.
lines.
Wrinkles is kind of offensive. So now little by little, I blended out the contour. Now I'm coming into the highlight. I have it blended out. Now I'm going to set my cream foundation with powder. I'm setting the foundation. So in the highlighted areas, I'm going with the lighter pressed powder, and then in the contour areas, I'm going to go with the darker pressed powder. Just to set it. See how powders change the game?
Great.
Really light.
Oh, say that again, but louder.
Feels really light.
It feels really light. That's the really nice thing about this makeup is it doesn't feel like you're wearing makeup. Sometimes if you're not too careful, you're just like, oh shoot, I messed it up. So just using the bigger version of a blending brush. And the same contour color I used in the cheek, I'm going to use in the nose. You guys cannot live without highlight and contour.
Do you always use your light when you're doing your makeup?
Yes, I love it.
Was it really expensive?
No, right now they're on sale for $89.
Oh.
Because they could go all the way up to $500.
Where do you get it? You guys sell it at Ruby's?
No, I bought it through a website, through a camera website.
It is really good light. Yeah.
And I love it. I like more fluorescent lighting than yellow lighting because if you're in a dark room and all you have is yellow light, and then this was an accident I made one time for Fashion Week. The model came out, yellow face, white neck. I was just like, oh my god. And there was no time to fix it. But ever since I got my fluorescent lighting, everything has been better.
Yeah, it is a great light.
What are you currently doing? Are you just highlighting the nose?
I'm contouring the nose.
Contouring the nose. You just use a blending gun? What kind of brush are you using?
This is a bigger blending brush, but if all you have is a smaller blending brush, that will work too.
So how do you decide what to do on each person's nose?
Everyone has their own little preference. Like I will ask my client what they want. Do they want their nose slender or do they just want a shadow so when they take pictures they don't look flat?
Now, if somebody had a bump on their nose, how do you minimize that?
See, the thing with bumps and noses, it's a straight-on illusion. You can contour a nose to make it look not like a bump, but as soon as they turn their head, when you see profile, you will still notice the bump. So there's really not too much of a trick to get rid of it.
Yeah, but yeah. So just to take a photo,
Just to take a photo,
that would work.
it's a straight-on illusion.
A lot of brides want to minimize that.
Yeah.
Just tell them look ahead. No side photos.
No profile shots. Okay, do you guys notice the nose now?
Yes.
Is she the same person?
Yes. That.
She's supposed to be the same person, just more enhanced.
Salty line.
Now I'm just going back and doing an extra little blend with the softer angle brush. And then I'll apply my blush and my lips.
I like how your brushes don't, like, there's hair falling off.
Oh no. I don't chop cheap. Cheap. Actually, the Dalium is not expensive at all. They're really, really affordable.